The following podcast is an Enticing Media production.
Where the Nell have you been? Join us for conversation about life, business, and everything in between. Welcome to What the Nell, where we've got stories to tell. Here's your host, Nell Tice.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another brand new episode of the What the Nell podcast with yours truly, Nell Tice. You've got a solo one from me today, and I thought it was important for me to do this episode, and I hope that you're abiding by the title of this episode and listening to this maybe on your way to your local polling place or on your way home at least, or on Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, because I felt so strongly with the time leading up to this, how many times I've talked to people that have said, oh, I'm so sick of this. I can't wait for this to be over. I can't wait for the ads to stop on YouTube and all of the things that come along with being in an election year in the United States. I thought it was just so important to give you a little bit of a pep talk. And I don't know that I'm necessarily the best qualified person for this, but somehow I've managed to maintain some sort of sanity along the way in this process. And if you're watching this on video, you may not think that because it's early on a Friday morning and the light is barely coming through. So the lighting on this video is not very good, but you know what? Sometimes when you're called to do something and speak your mind about something, you just got to set it up and do it and not wait for perfect conditions. And I really want you to go into this day thinking about the future and how future you would feel about how you present yourself and react or act on this day to anything that you come across. We all have very different opinions on things, which is part of what makes us great and why we're all unique and what's really cool and gives us things to talk about when we get together with our friends and things like that. But, you know, really kind of going at each other's throats because of our differences is not the way. And I just really feel that, especially this year. And I just encourage you to head into the polling place with a smile on your face, a really good attitude, and thinking that what you're doing in the best of your ability and your knowledge is really what's going to help us as a country and a nation and as a people moving forward. And someone else that has a different opinion is also doing the same thing. They're walking in thinking that their vote and what they hope for is going to help the country in the future. And they think that just as much as you do, and that doesn't make them wrong or right. But we all have different beliefs, and I want us to be okay with that. And move forward and just know that only we can control how we act and react. And we make the best of it by voting and doing what we can in our local communities to try to make things better. And understand that the presidency isn't the end all be all. I would argue that a lot of what's happening in our local communities is what's truly going to affect you. And at the end of the day, what do we gain from really going at each other for these differences? And, you know, just being able to be in the car or walk or however you get to the place where you're voting, and just feel a sense of calmness and put that smile on your face. I just wonder if that won't help make things a little bit better. I've heard some instances of people having negative experiences when they've gone face to face with other people at polling places with early voting. And I hate that. I hate hearing about it. I hate how it makes people feel. And I hate how they feel like they have to take to platforms, whether that be social media or even just talking to other people about, you know, how that makes them feel and the negativity that comes along with that. And I just want I know it's a long shot, but I just want everyone to respect everybody and not have their political agendas or thoughts or opinions come in the way of that. And I just want all of that to move aside and just be with one another, if that makes any sense at all. And, I have friends from all sides of the spectrum, and I understand that when certain things happen, it affects people differently because of who they are, what nationality they are, the color of their skin, just the groups that they're a part of or where they're from. And I understand all of that, and maybe not to the extent that I can possibly understand because of some of those things, but I think it's possible for people to see the good in other people. And whether or not I agree with whatever's going on makes no difference, but I want to see people around me be happy and not have any discourse because of political opinions. So, this is a quick episode, and I want whatever I'm saying to just kind of poke the brain a little bit. Not necessarily, you don't have to resonate with it. You don't have to even follow anything that I'm saying. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to consider, I guess, is what I'm really doing. And some ways that we can be considerate while we're experiencing this day is, even just saying thank you to someone, giving someone a compliment, telling someone that they've made an impact on you. You can just be patient with people. Even something as simple as if somebody doesn't hold the door for you, just be patient. It's so easy to get so riled up so quickly, especially these days as some of this is going on, that if we can try to keep calm and not get upset so quickly and fly off the handle, I think that's really important. And respecting your space, respecting other people's space. If someone tries to come up to you in a line to sway your opinion, simply say no thank you and move on. We don't have to let what is truly bubbling up inside of us out all of the time. Honestly, we don't have to. We have that choice. So, and understand that you might see some negativity. You might experience it yourself. Be ready for it. That's all you can really do. Understand that all of these processes take time. So if you're waiting in line and you're getting frustrated because you have somewhere to go and people to see and things to do, you're not the only one. Other people do too. And, it's just the more that we can realize that we truly are all in this together, I think the better off we are. And I, go into today, like I said, with a smile and patience. Say thank you to someone. You never know. You never know whose day you might make and what impact you might have. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is a super quick and easy episode, but maybe I should round this out by making a couple of announcements. So if you follow myself or my husband Kenny on anything social media or on Sandcastle Radio, anywhere, you will probably have heard by now that we're so excited that we were asked to be MCs for the Pirates in the Harbor Trop Rock Festival in Hanover, Pennsylvania, July 25th through 27th, 2025, at the Iron Lion Eatery and Brewery, I believe. We're so looking forward to that. We've never actually emceed anything before, so this is going to be an amazing first experience. We've been to the festival. It's awesome. Pre-sale tickets are on sale now. You can head to piratesinteharbor.com. All proceeds benefit the TRMA Artist Relief Foundation as well as the Lone Palm Foundation. So that's super cool. If you love trop rock music or you like us, we appreciate the support. Definitely get your tickets because only 100 will be sold. So that's announcement number one, because that's just the newest announcement. But also, By now, you probably know that if you are a fan of the Content Strategy Workshop, which I am hosting with Kelly Johnson of Kelly Johnson Photography, we're hosting another workshop coming up very soon. If you are listening to this on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, we're exactly a week out today. So the next workshop is Tuesday night, November 12th, starting at 5:30. We will have pizza and time for networking, as well as amazing info on building content strategy. So definitely join us. That is at Kelly Johnson Photography Studios in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. So we would love to see you there. If you want to know more about that and register to attend, you can hit the link in the show notes, or you can head to the contentstrategyworkshop.godaddysites.com. So like I said, we would love to see you there. This workshop is for small business owners that are overwhelmed with content creation, or you're just getting started and you have no idea where to start. So definitely come see us. We would love to meet you and help you along in your content journey. So I don't think I have any other announcements other than the second annual Rind Festival. Radio is Not Dead in Pensacola, Florida, hosted by Sandcastle Radio and the nonprofit radioisnotdead.org is happening January 29th through February 2nd, I believe it is, in Pensacola at Studio 228, which is the home of Sandcastle Radio. So rumor has it there might be another content strategy workshop there. We also have live shows like Flip Flops and Beer and 90s Revenge and much more. So house party, Saturday night, dancing, all the good things. So if you're in the Pensacola area or you want to come down to the Pensacola area, it's absolutely beautiful. It's on the Gulf of Mexico. You should definitely do that and come see us and support Sandcastle Radio and Radio is Not Dead. So I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Like I said, short and sweet. I hope that you hear this and take something from it. And if you have thoughts about it and concerns, I should say, let me know that too. Drop me a line, enTICEingmedia@gmail.com or nell@enTICEingmedia.com. And just know that whatever you believe or whatever you do, I'm here to support you. Unless you're causing violence, then I'm not supporting that. But yeah, so stay strong. We'll come out on the other end of this one way or another. There's always a way to see the good in something. So let's do that and make sure that we can all accomplish that together. So thank you so much for listening. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.
To learn more about how to tell your story, connect with Nell at enTICEingmedia.com. That's ENTICEING media.com. Thanks for listening to the What the Nell podcast.